There is some evidence that petrol retailers are profiteering by taking their time to reduce forecourt prices in response to reductions in the oil price. The price of petrol peaked in June and July of 2022 at £1.90 per litre. There's a similar trend with diesel prices, but I'll focus on petrol in this video. Over the course of the next year, the price fell dramatically to £1.42. There's been an increase over the last few months, and the price is currently around £1.55 towards the end of October. Now, the RAC is accusing fuel retailers of overpricing. It's accusing them of a so-called rocket and feather effect. This is a term often applied to fuel prices to describe how they always appear to rise faster than they ever come down, i.e., they go up like a rocket but fall like a feather. This is another way of saying that prices are sticky downwards, which is a phenomenon that is applying to UK inflation generally at the moment. Looking at the oil price, the situation is a little bit complicated by the fact that oil prices have seen an increase again due to the Israel-Hamas conflict, which started on 7th of October 2023. However, the RAC provides a breakdown of the £1.55 price, the current price at the time of making this video. It shows that after wholesale costs, taxes and delivery, the retailer's margin is around 10%. Actually, it's 10.4%. We can compare this with analysis done by the Competition and Markets Authority for 2017 and 2022. They found that supermarkets' operating profit for selling fuel, which in principle is equivalent to the 10% margin calculated by the RAC, increased from around 2% to 5%. And they concluded that consumers are paying higher prices than they should due to insufficient competition. This would suggest that 10% is high and that petrol retailers are currently earning excess profits. We can compare this to supermarket profits on groceries from a different CMA report. Profits on groceries were over 4% 10 years ago in 2013, but the past couple of years have seen them fall to 2.8% and 1.8%. These rates are perhaps what could be expected from a retail business, which is basically just buying products and reselling them. Any attempt to earn excess profits would be competed away, because the CMA concludes that the grocery market is competitive. The CMA has concluded that the fuel market is not as competitive as the grocery market, partly because people don't seem to be shopping around as much for fuel as perhaps they do with supermarket groceries. The RAC expects fuel prices to fall eventually. I do agree with this. Petrol retailers are not totally immune from competition, even if they are making high profits in the short term. Pump prices will fall, even if they do fall like a feather. However, of course, this does depend on there not being a fuel price crisis as a result of the war in the Middle East. All we can do is cross our fingers on that one. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching. See you next time.